Okay, at this point, y'all know what a fanatic is when you see one. So, guys, just want to get started.
Yep.
All right. Well, welcome to Comic Fanatic Live, the news and reviews of the week, audience. If you hear me, Cryptid Secret 415. Hey, I already gave you an intro earlier, so move on. Tevia?
Yep. I'm Thomas Brooklyn. I'm here after the film and after the other guest. And I said the
Hmm.
comment. Let's go. Thank
Yay.
you for inviting me to the show.
Exactly. And Austin, if you can mute yourself for a bit. Oh, dang.
Oh no,
We were so
I'm trying
close,
to
Tevia.
update the live.
Oh, okay. Gotcha,
Oh, we
gotcha.
were so
So
close.
Ricky,
I was,
I'm
I was
posting on Twitter, but I'm here.
Okay. Okay, cool. I was just about to tell Tevia, like, we were so close, man. So close, you
Tell me
know?
what.
Yeah. Like, the forces above must not have wanted us to go live tonight for whatever reason, you know? So, all right. So, yeah, audience, we're going to be bringing you some, like, hey, a once in a quarter century sort of event where two comic industries collide. We're going to be talking about like maybe another IP's time to kill the Marvel universe because who hasn't at this point?
Indeed.
It's
Yeah,
isn't
Devil killed them all universe, which is
yep,
just went out of gas.
yeah,
Um,
isn't there Ben Grimm kills the Marvel universe going on right now? I
I
forgot.
have no idea. I never read that story.
Yeah, dude, to be honest, man, I started the exact moment I started losing like patience for this kill the Marvel universe thing was when I saw Crossbones kill the Marvel universe. Like,
Wait, what?
really?
That's a
Cross?
thing?
No, it wasn't a thing. It was a storyline. It was back when the Winter Soldier, back when he had his status as the man on the wall, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was
I
that.
thought in my mind that thing was dumb. Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, I
Okay.
posted it. It kicked me out for some reason, but I'm here.
Okay. Perfect.
All
So
right.
okay. Now that we got all that out of the way, you want to get started, Austin?
Yes, please. Let's
Okay.
get this out the
So
way.
gotcha. All right, dude. Let's do it. Go ahead and
Yes, Predator kills the Marvel Universe #2. Uh,
Yay.
this book's good. It's just it has the problem all those kill story have. Well, all these
Hmm.
super. It's the same thing we had a problem with that with Alien to a degree.
Yeah.
All
Yep.
these super powerful heroes are just easy to kill now because it's convenient. To
Yeah.
be
Never
fair, the
mind.
Predators are doing it in a little bit better in like more conventional ways
Yeah. Let's
than
let's
most.
not forget. Let's not forget the fact that the predators aren't even fully covered in vibranium, right? It's just their legs, arms, and head braces. That's it. I
Well,
mean, come on.
and their claws, the which claws.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
it ain't something we not used to dealing with, you know.
Yeah.
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 But
Hmm.
they also have Craven at the leader of this predator clan.
That
Yeah,
that's the only.
Craven
Yeah.
and strategy is what's fucking everyone up.
That's the only way you can kind of justify it at this point. Says, hey, you have somebody in the Marvel universe, in the Marvel world, that's familiar with all the heroes, at least, But still, hmm
Yeah.
But even then, it's like some of these are crazy. So if I remember correctly, let's just go to the first photo. Let's go.
okay. Oh yeah,
Uh,
I
Yeah.
had to
so we
put that
start off
in
with Mag.
here.
I need y'all to see how crazy this panel is. But we start off with Manuel and Charles talking the same
Hmm.
bullshit. Mutants got we have to rule, man. Like the humans, they're bad. You understand, man? They treat us bad.
And
I mean,
I liked
Charles.
Xavier. I like Xavier's response. He's like saying, "Okay, yes, it's true. There are humans that hate mutants, but
Yeah.
there are also mutants that hate humans. Come on."
Yeah. And double
But
standard.
Yep.
it's
Let's
just,
not.
bro, like Apocalypse exists, bro. And he might not hate humans, but this is literally just like the most casual world ending bullshit I've seen in my life.
Yep.
Yeah.
don't don't the Hellfire and Gala believe themselves above humans after all?
They
So
did, yeah.
yeah,
Expand during the Dark Phoenix saga.
exactly. So let's not pretend prejudice happens from one side to the only one side. So right.
But the
I,
reason we started here with this panel because it's probably the smartest kill they did so far in one of these kill series. Like
yeah.
period,
They took
Yeah.
a
reversing the polarity on Magneto It's such an easy thing that people don't think about.
Oh my god. A magnet for a magnet, audience. Damn.
People don't know they're doing this via vibranium, which is why the light's purple, because the
Yep.
MCU made that vibranium's color for good now. But
I hate
y'all,
that.
I wish I had the other picture so y'all could see how funny it was to just watch Magneto be sitting down and then get sucked out of his chair. Talking about Charles, help! And I'm like, bro, this man in a wheelchair is not about to help you. Okay, he cannot get up. You are fucked, bro. You're screwed. But
Like, one kill in the thing that's crazy. Like they killed off Cyclops. Like what?
I
Yeah.
know. I like their I like their logic in that because like when as Craven is like announcing it, he's like saying, "Okay, we killed the brain, which was Mr. Fantastic. Now we just have to hit these key targets before everybody's aware of what's going on." You know,
you had to kill all Omega level mutants at the same time.
pretty much. Yeah, you know, you have to kill them. You have to aim for the leaders, for the big dogs, this and that. Yeah. So Canada,
And
you're safe.
it's not even counting how modern this Marvel is. Because people don't remember this is connected to Spider-Man and all that. And it's like right after Spider-Man from my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
So like in that timeline, Peter and MJ are still together. So this is set in the past, like a good bit in the past.
Which makes me so happy when people made it a couple of
So
days.
like
Fuck the menu. The menu's so shit.
The simpler times, right, Tev? Yep.
We might even get like a Illuminati situation going on, like type of crisis situation, depending on how far back this is.
Yeah, you know, it would be poetic if at some point the heroes are like, okay, let's bring the ultimate challenger for a predator. Somebody get the Brood. You know,
someone get the prey. They just make up a character.
Yeah, you know.
But I do want to say I am interested to see if they try to include Namor. Cause I guess I have to see like how they attack Atlantis. Just because you don't know Atlantis is marvelous shit, bro. It's not like DC. they're literally just like broken built. It looks bad. Yeah. So the fight, like if you're gonna fight Namor, you really just fight him like an open room because there's no like doors and shit anymore. I just have to see if Craven cares enough to include Namor in this whole scheme. I really just want to know.
Right.
I guess anything about the Hulk.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that because that's going to be insane.
Yeah.
But with Magneto gone, we go to his next target with the X-Men. Did I post that picture?
Yes. Let me bring up that picture. Hopefully this is it. Yep. This is the
one. I hated this scene. Go ahead.
Really? Okay, you hated the scene? Okay, why?
Oh, I hated this scene because it's so out of character for Scott. But people don't know. You don't even have to read X-Men to know they had so many Danger Room deaths because this shit keep coming to life and all the other crazy shit. So the idea that he sees a brand new threat he'd never seen before, and he honestly thinks it's just some bullshit glitch. I was like, bro, come on.
Austin, this is why you have to. Yeah, Austin, this is why you have to set it in the past so that they. So this is the X-Men at a time where they didn't have too many hacktivists fucking over the Danger Room. You know?
I get it, but it's like, bro, you're behind Captain America. You're like the second guy I'll go to, bro. Why are you?
I feel like wait, Wolverine. Because remember, if this movie in continuity with the Wolverine killed Predator.
Yeah, he's on the cover too.
Yeah, he'll be here eventually.
In this issue.
Maybe it's one of those random moments where he ditched the X-Men for a while.
Yeah.
So we'll probably see him in like 2 issues. To be honest, he's probably going to be in the Hulk issue. I'm not going to lie. It might be the time when he's on the Avengers.
Yeah, I mean Wolverine's always in and out of the Avengers or the X-Men team after all. So
you know, I think he's at the Avengers building.
I
don't know. I feel like they'll probably try to take care of Hulk and Wolverine in the same issue.
Gotcha. Man, I'm looking at that kill for Cyclops, and I'm noticing they made sure
to keep him.
Yeah, I know. They made sure to keep the upper half of his head intact. I wonder if they're going to do something with that. You know,
they better watch out because we've seen 2 times where people just turn like Cyclops' head into a gun.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
That
so
was a big
creative.
thing
So
that
creative.
last zombie run. Four
Yeah.
turned him into cannon.
Oh
Oh,
god.
Daddy, don't mind me.
You'll serve us. You'll
Mommy.
serve us great as a leader in death, Cyclops. So all right. So you're still saving your mutant brethren even in death. Think of it that
I
way.
I
Hey,
was so confused with this panel because I thought
Mhm.
Storm was in like Doctor Xavier's chair because of how her
Yeah.
cape looks.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
So
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, who
yeah,
broke her
yeah,
leg?
yeah,
I
yeah.
was so
Oh,
confused, bro.
dude.
I thought they
Yeah.
broke her legs. I was like, what the fuck? Well, she's fine. So
Mhm.
realistically, they should not lose this fight. Like I don't see how
No, they
after
shouldn't.
Cyclops gets brutally murdered like this, and you have Colossus, Nightcrawler, Storm, Beast might die, but the rest
Yeah.
of them should be able to win.
Like,
We all.
you got a heavy
Y'all.
head. You guys should take down these guys in 2 seconds.
I know,
Hell,
right?
use the danger room to your advantage. These guys don't know about the technology.
They don't know how to deal with Omega level mutants, man. Come on, you know. When was
Yeah,
the last time
but
you saw a player? When was
we'll see how
look?
they randomly skirt through this because this ain't the only time they just skirt through a fight without showing you.
They killed
Uh,
Nightcrawler in a disrespectful way. I'm gonna laugh at it. They'll be pissed.
I know, right? You know what makes this funnier? Remember, normally audience only normal humans are enough to give a predator a hard time. You
Yeah.
know, so that's just quite a jump of logic to say that predators as a whole could like defeat a whole planet's worth of superpowered beings. You know, so
And Hope, I think
As
they
long
were
as they're
on
still
that
sneaking
planet.
people, it's fine. But once it becomes a straight up fight, like they shouldn't be close.
Agreed.
exactly, you know.
Craven's plans
So,
can be good, but they can't be that good. Like that's crazy.
They can't be this impossible.
Yeah,
exactly,
that's
you
my problem
know.
with the Alien book because like randomly aliens just took over the planet. And I was like, real bro, they didn't even, like
You know,
take. It would have been different if the aliens like did what they do in the movies and take powers and stuff from the people they come from. But they
that
didn't
that
even do
will be
that. It's just regular aliens.
that will be the only way to justify it. You know.
They do about that. They what they do about that. If we're gonna make the Sinister. Sinister?
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, I forgot. They did do it with Senator eventually, but
Wow, I forgot all about that.
Yeah,
But
that was
yeah,
so awesome.
gotcha. You want me to flip to the next picture, Austin?
yeah, let's go ahead. Get to your boy.
Oh boy. So
Captain
yeah,
America.
yeah, like the boss that he is, Captain America was able to sense the predators behind him in order to
Woo!
attack. So like, yay, yay, you know. And so yeah, they fight. Of course, the predator, the predators led by Craven are in the Guardians of the Galaxy ship. They're using a voice over module to make them think of Star Lord's coming over. Basically go Trojan horse and that stuff, right? But Captain America being the best leader in Marvel Universe as he is, this is something's up. This doesn't feel
Yeah.
right. And bam, he immediately notices the two invisible predators.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Happy.
I know,
That's why I was
right?
like, even Hawkeye them got it like their swing in first. It was like, really? I get
Hmm.
Cap getting like the full turnaround. Even Hawkeye got a punch on somebody. So I was like, yeah, the Avengers, they game with this one. They weren't fucking around. That's
Yeah.
why it makes it unbelievable that they lost off screen.
Oh,
I
that
hope
was
they didn't
sad.
lose. I really hope they didn't lose. Because that was
We're
disappointing.
I don't
hoping.
think he's dead. I
Mhm.
think they're going to try to reference the last Predator, the animated film, where he took some people back to their planet to fight there. In the end,
Yep. Yep.
but I think
Yeah,
that's going to be a good
I
see
hope
while he's
they
alive to the next part of this story if they want to.
Oh yeah, that would be
I
cool,
don't think
man.
anybody could kill the killer because that movie is on self. Wait, that's not self-contained because then played a
No,
movie.
no, that's canon.
Yeah,
That
that's
last movie's canon.
Yeah.
yeah, that movie's good.
Yep.
They even did you see them redo the ending to include
No,
Dutch and the guy from the second movie?
I checked, but I find that update ending.
They Savia, they were actually able to work out the deal with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they actually were able to bring his character Dutch into that ending.
About time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him
So
and
him
him,
and Danny Glover are both on ice the same way
yes,
that girl was.
Wait,
and they're both.
what?
Yep, and they're
Yeah.
both still in their prime. Basically, yeah. They made those movies canon within this universe.
Yeah. So
It
the
was
next animated film will be a 3-way fight with our main protagonists from Predators versus
Mhm.
Predators, I guess.
And play.
Yeah, true.
Emperor.
Yep. That's gonna be insane.
That's gonna be really cool.
But yeah, this leads to like the most weird part of this book. Okay, so it's only based on what we see, it's only 3 Predators here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no possible way. I can see Cap, who got the jump on the Predators, losing to the
Mhm.
Predators like this.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not the Predator. We also have the weapon.
Oh yeah, Craven's also here sneaking around too,
Yeah,
despite not being in the team.
but we also got another Predator, the weapon Weapon X Predators. We got those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There's-
I forgot that picture. I didn't because I didn't want to post too many.
I
They
got
woke up
the
They woke up the Weapon X Predator from the Wolverine stuff
Yeah,
Yeah.
to help fight the Predator. So we'll see how that goes.
I forgot. They gave that one a name. Let's see if I can find it. Keep talking.
yeah.
But
I don't know the name of it, but I know Dr. Cornelius, that asshole from Weapon X,
Yeah.
and
I wonder what number it is. So we're already at like 33, I think now. Could we just keep adding them?
They're
Wasn't
something
Gwen like
that, you
32?
know?
Who knows?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
When,
you mean that clone.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
clone Gwenpool.
The clone
that's
of a
actually
clone?
Gwenpool.
Clone of Gwen Stacy trying to be not the real Gwen Stacy back from the dead. No, but a clone from Clone Conspiracy. That's stupid.
That's stupid.
That's Weapon 33 or something like that now.
God damn, bro.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
They gotta shut this program down at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cap and them lose off screen, and you find out that Craven has used Cap's shield, which they broke somehow. I guess something with his vibranium. They used to break Cap's shield.
That's
Which
weird.
which should have happened on screen if it was going to happen. That's kind of insane to think about.
Mhm.
They used it to bait the Hulk transformation in the building. But Craven and Missy only has one shot at this. So whatever they're going to do, I don't think they're. I don't. Can they kill this Hulk? I really don't think they can.
Oof. Well,
they're just making up technology. I guess they could. But.
Austin, the only way they could kind of justify that is if they bring in their Hulk Predator. Remember from Killer of Killers?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I think they could bring in the big guys, like the Alpha Predators and stuff. But
bless you.
I just it's gonna be hard to justify that loss. They're gonna have to outthink the Shadow Hulk. I think they should capture him. I don't think you can kill him here. I think you capture him, put him on the ship, and try to kill him later.
Yeah, you know.
I think the point is just to beat him off the planet so he can't stop their plans.
Yeah.
But
I'm curious though, because we did see in issue 1 the Predator killed the Fantastic Four without Pluto and Santa putting.
Yeah.
So, they still have fun with them earlier. Because they have those 2 characters involved. This could be stalled in 2 seconds. If they look at the power of God. So
yeah.
they don't have the 2 kids in the universe with that the planet instead.
Yeah.
I noticed they didn't bring Thor in this book and shit either.
Easy.
That's why I think this is the Wolverine, like the Avengers team with Wolverine on it. Like, basically, when we see they're missing like some key members. It's either that or just the MCU team. You know, the 6.
Yeah.
But Spider-Man hasn't came back yet. The thing I found strange, like I can forgive Wolverine not being here immediately, and Spider-Man for obvious reasons. He just wouldn't know. Black Panther, they're using vibranium. You don't got no sensor for this shit.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah. T'Challa, you don't feel the least Wakanda. You don't feel the least bit responsible about these predators coming over, man. Come on.
Like they have sensor stuff for this shit. What is a large thing of vibranium going on? Someone stole our shit again.
Yeah, they would freak out. Like, what the fuck? Who stole vibranium? Get him.
The fact that the Predator got away with it, I feel like some Black Panther should have known and been looking into regardless.
Yeah.
It's even worse if they try to tell us later that the intergalactic empire exists already, because it should.
Wow. I know, right?
But I don't know, man. This as a kill book is one of the better ones, but all this stuff
Mhm.
happening on screen. It's like, damn, y'all just couldn't think of something to do. So hopefully we see Cap stuff later.
Yeah.
Like obviously we see it later, then it's okay. But some of these fights are the big fights people want to see. I want to see Cap fight a group of predators. And
Mhm.
it was the people all the time. This is like the ultimate person. That's what I wanted. I want to see how they try to take him down.
Like, you can only get one good thing at a time, Austin. Remember how you wished that it was Craven who would go up against the Predators, but then you got your wish
Yeah,
at least.
yeah. They made us wait 4 issues for that, bro.
Yep.
But we'll see how they go, man. I have to see what else they're doing with this vibrator to pull this shit off.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's a decent book. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna keep buying it.
Cool. Yeah, we'll definitely keep talking about each issue coming out, audience. So,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm actually
all
curious
good.
that we're gonna have a neck with the next issue because I'm hoping they open the door for Spider-Man to find Shock because that Spider-Man killed
Yeah.
Spider-Man Predator was a good story.
Speaking of speaking of Spider-Man, what do you guys think are the odds of us seeing a Venomized Predator? Because Lord
Well, they
knows,
did
Most
Batman
likely.
Godzilla, so
yeah,
my
Yeah,
guess is
it's definitely gonna happen.
issue 3,
Lord,
issue 4.
I'm
Lord
surprised it didn't
knows.
happen already. I can see that would have been probably one of the bullshit plans I Craven made up. To be honest,
Wow,
Venom's
I
strong as hell now. Like you could did a lot of that. Especially since we know, thanks to Lee Price, that dumb that fuck that guy. But you can just overpower Venom's will to do whatever the fuck you want.
Or
Mhm.
what? Mary Jane Venom. Oh,
Oh,
God, I
Yeah.
never did that.
no,
Shit.
I
no.
can still see them doing the Mary Jane Scream bullshit after the game did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can see Peter just be like, I have to go. I have to make sure she's safe
Let's
though. Take the Sivia. It's not that evil.
let's just focus on the future possibilities we hope to happen, not ones that
Yeah.
we
But
hope won't happen. So,
If I'm thinking about
well,
I'm more of a Carnage because if they had the Carnage symbiote involved, that's gonna be a problem because holy shit, probably with the Carnage symbiote,
oh God, no.
that would be insane,
the
but awesome.
Mhm.
depending on the timeline, you can give that Weapon X Predator the Venom symbiote because they still got that World War II sample bullshit. They retcon.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
True.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless, is what we're saying, audience. So, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, people. If y'all watching this, between the two kill books going on right now, Godzilla's more fun
Yeah.
because it's
Yeah.
Godzilla. He just fucking everything up. But
thing is,
if you want to
whatever.
actually like match up to feel like something, I guess this is the better book for that.
Yeah.
Because they're not demanding Godzilla. He's just fucking everything up in this book.
Yeah.
That was the 29.9 and destroy that.
Bro, they
Why
unleashed Dormammu. He got wiped, bro. I was like, come on.
Oh, God. Wow. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's
All right.
an interesting book.
I have to head out with the end of this book, and I'll be back at 11.
Okay, sure. Then we'll talk about GI Joe then. So, all right
Okay.
then. Okay, thanks for
So
joining us.
I'll still be listening, though.
Cool. All right then. With that, audience, we're moving on to the next book. This is gonna be one of my books.
We're going solo panel. I only see you and not.
You hear me?
No, I see
good.
you, but I don't see me on the thing.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's because the picture is covering both of our icons.
Well, it's not that. It's because I think you guys solo layout.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, we're just gonna have to work through it for now, you know?
Okay.
So, all right. But anyway, so right now, audience, we're talking about Imperial War Nova Centurion #1. Wow, that's a mouthful. Try saying that 5 times really fast, you know? So work on shorter titles, Marvel, okay?
Yeah, make it shorter, not longer.
Exactly. So anyway, this has been a comic I've been really wanting to talk about for a while now because if y'all been keeping up with the Imperial event, the Inhumans are making a comeback. Like, oh wow, shoot!
That was the only thing I heard about that book because wait, what? Now did you go back? What took so long?
Yeah, I mean, the MCU had a problem, had an influence on that, you know.
Oh yeah, Now I'm
Okay,
all the TV
yeah,
shows.
yeah.
Pro.
Tevi, do you think enough time has passed for people to forget that Marvel tried to replace the mutants with Inhumans?
At this point, I think it's time to pass because,
Yeah,
frankly, after so many years of nothing with those bad and human books, I think
yeah,
it's time that we forgive them. But that wasn't their fault. That's more permanent
yeah.
hate bullshit fault.
Yeah, which is ironic, Tevi, because like when you think about it, the mutants ended up also taking like what the Inhumans used to do, which they were their own nation, they were their own kingdom, they were their own power player, and what happened in the Krakoa era? They basically took that spot,
And
So,
then it got blown up.
yep, as most kingdoms do. But
So,
yeah, from where we last left off, this whole Imperial event that's causing like all the big players of the Marvel universe going after the intergalactic Wakanda. Yeah, you come to find out all this has actually been orchestrated by the Inhumans.
wait,
Because
what?
right yeah, the Inhumans, they're planning an uprising again because they've been yeah, just like you said earlier, Tevia, the Inhumans have been gone for a long time right now, right? They were still licking their wounds from what happened in Death of Inhumans.
True.
So
But
yeah.
technically, that wasn't Wakanda's fault. And that was more the Kree's fault. It was those
Yeah, but like
bastards' fault.
yeah, but no, the Wakandans are just a means to an end for the Inhumans, because
Yeah.
yeah, if hey, you definitely the Inhumans will definitely want to do what they can to kind of cripple the Kree, because let's not forget that whole Death of Inhumans things was an invention made by the Kree, so yeah,
So,
yeah. hmm
and
So
Captain Marvel
anyway,
had to deal with one of those assholes next, I
I
think. I forget his
I
name.
I forget. Yeah, I think his name was Vox, I believe.
Yeah, him. He was the
Okay.
main villain of that book.
Yep. That's true. Man,
I
that
was
was just
shocked when the Devin Hughes didn't have Miss Marvel involved in things because
yeah,
she was Inhuman, was still Inhuman, and I don't know anymore.
yeah, well, definitely Humans was really a story about killing off the Inhumans that didn't work, really.
Oh yeah,
So
that makes sense. Wait,
yeah.
who died in that book besides the one man who
Okay.
survived?
Just basically categorize any new Inhumans that came up during uh the time Inhumans were trying to take over the mutant spot,
So
basically.
Mosaic, he probably
Mo-
died.
oh,
But I hate that
oh
character.
yeah, Mosaic, like, oh, dude, nobody remembers Mosaic.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I don't
he
care.
died. Stargent died. She was that Inhuman that was in the Uncanny Avengers book for a time.
Never went.
Um, yeah, she really never went anywhere and never developed a fan base.
Inferno, I think with the character, I only know that character from the Mo Avengers game. That's what it.
Uh, I haven't seen the Inferno in anything really,
Yeah,
so
I didn't
yeah, I
have
guess
a.
I guess he's dead. Yeah. But basically, think of all the minor Inhumans, just they're dead. But anyway, let's get to this actual book, right? Because you start off with Nova, right? He's with Shuri and Star Lord. Right now, they're trying to do their best to kind of like put an end to this world. Remember Spartex, Tevia?
No.
Spartex, that was that planet that was ruled by Star Lord's dad.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I know
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's a player here too because this is something me and Austin theorized, right? Well, the Inhumans are going to need their own kingdom back, right? So now that since Spartex is Wild King, this could be a power move, and because right now, like wars going on, the scrolls are being blamed for like all this war starting. So that's when the Inhumans will be coming up, stopping the evil scrolls, and basically being the savior of Spartex. And wouldn't you
Figures.
know it, they'll want to make it look like okay now the Spartex we welcome the Inhumans, please be our kings and whatever. So
Yeah,
man,
I can see them pulling that stunt. Wait,
yep,
would Black Bolt want this? Because I know
yes,
Maximus want this shit.
yes, Black Bolt and Maximus are working on this because like again the Inhumans have been a crippled empire for years now. They
Oh
want to
yeah,
step.
that makes sense. So how
Okay,
about
so
Medusa? Is she happy with
so
this?
who?
Medusa, Black Bolt's
Medusa.
wife.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Happy wife, happy life, Tevia. So and all that. So, so anyway, okay, so we see Star Nova. He's using the, I forgot what that term is called for their helmet. It's
The
like their
Nova Force, I think. I don't
the
know.
no, but basically it's just a big computer that he's
Oh
like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
using
yeah,
there.
yeah. I know the computer. The Great Hive Mind, Great Mind. I think. I forget the name.
Yeah, something like that. The Nova Core helmet. So
Yeah.
anyway, he's consulting with that. They're looking through like all the factors, and the helmet's basically telling him, think for a sec. Who do you think? What game player out there in the universe would benefit from this sort of crisis? Like what game player is missing? And Richard Ryder's like thinking to himself, "What do you mean? Everyone's involved. What are you talking?" Oh my god! I had to pay attention to the silence.
Dun dun
Those
dun.
those dang it humans! Like,
Yep.
oh man, that's why I like about Black Bolt so much. You can do so much with a character that can't talk, So
Indeed.
yeah, so basically, so far it's only Star Lord, Nova, and Shuri who are now aware that the Inhumans are orchestrating all this. Uh, right now, the scrolls have been blamed for starting all this chaos. And oh, right, the other Sasco shift Tevia is that the Kree and the scrolls. You remember, for the past couple of years, they've been a united force.
Yeah, because Hogan and Wiccan, they were partners of that empire.
Yep, yep. Well, now that's gone. They're back to being enemies after this.
Wait,
So yeah,
what? How did that happen?
yeah. It was like it's something that the humans have been building towards for a while now. They need a scapegoat in this. They need a bad guy, so they're kind of orchestrating the scrolls to be the bad guys in this.
Because
So yeah, yeah, and so yeah,
I
we
found the name. It's called
the
world
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 helmet.
line.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's the one. So anyway, we go to Xandar. They're being invaded by the scrolls, this and that. And then that's when the Inhumans pop up. You have Medusa, Karnak, and Gorgon. And yeah, basically the issue ends with this iconic pose. The
Damn, that's
Inhumans
so
have
cool.
the Inhumans have come to save you.
Mm-hmm.
Long long live inhumanity.
What a good guy.
Oh yeah, they're doing what they can to to bring the relevancy back. I mean,
Yeah,
audience. I am self-aware that I'm in the minority in being one of the few Inhuman fans out there, but god dang it, it just brings a smile to my face.
yeah,
So can't wait to see them. To see what their spot in the Marvel universe going forward is.
yeah. Because honestly, after so many years of nothing, this
Yep.
could open the door for them to be a not a return to form, but maybe
Mhm.
back to them being like I'm trying to
But
think of what
they're,
terminology.
they're they're a game player. They're a game player.
Yeah,
Just put it that way.
back to the Widow state, what they used to be. Not not
Mm.
X Men rip up parody
Yeah.
rip off BS.
Just just say they're Game of Thrones type
Yeah, they're in
characters.
space.
Yeah, Game of Thrones in space, basically. Have you ever looked at Black Bolt's wives, have you?
I know they have multiple wives. I actually just had one wife with Medusa.
Nah, he's had political marriages with other aliens, man. And it's I know Medusa doesn't exactly treat Black Bolt right. There are times where like you're literally making out with your lover in front of Black Bolt. I'm like, god damn. But then
Yeah,
when you look at his alien wives, you realize, okay, there's a damn good reason why Black Bolt always goes back to Medusa despite all the stuff she does to him.
yeah.
You have you have
Especially an awful, awful informative human
yep,
story where
yep,
I'm gonna
yep.
break a giant story.
Yeah, Tevia. His wives include, okay, a blue-haired bald woman with a white fin. Oh, not white fin. I'm sorry, a red fin. The other one is a horse-looking woman. Yeah,
From Power
and the
Pack?
other, huh?
From Power Pack. Because that's the
Mm,
race
mm,
from their book.
I don't know if it's that. Like, it basically think of like a woman with if a horse started walking on two legs, basically.
Yeah, because Power Pack had the exact same race.
Oh,
One of those guys from their book
it
who
it
get
might be. It might be, but like, and the other wife he
that's
has,
the same person, but I know
yeah,
that race.
gotcha. And the other wife, Tevia, is a cockroach.
Ew.
It's political marriages, Tevia. You know, it's for your kingdom. Like,
So
oh god, oh god. You know, you ever hear of the king that was there before Black Bolt? I think it was his name was the Unspoken or whatever.
never heard
Yeah,
of
his power was really OP because his power is he can literally get whatever power he wants with by eating a Terrigen crystal. So
what?
like, oh yeah,
That's not fair. That's cheating.
yeah, but no, it's like, you know, a limited time amount of power, but still
Yeah,
that's a pretty boss level power, right?
indeed.
when when uh when the Terrigen crystals all were destroyed, and when he was on an adventure with Triton and Maximus to go find ways to create more Terrigen crystals, he found the last ingredient they needed. But in order to do that, he had to marry a piranha lady.
Of course.
And Tevia, by piranha lady, I mean, think of what an actual piranha looks like, and just give it like short webbed, tiny little hands and legs, like Modoc.
God, that's messed up and creepy.
Yeah, you
Uh,
have to. You want to get godlike power, don't you, man? Like, come on, walk down the aisle. Like, oh, dude. Oh god, dude. Yeah,
that's
political
funny.
marriages. Yeah, political marriages are, yeah, what yeah. They are what they are, audience. You know,
Indeed.
where's the love? But anyway, so yeah, that's really all I have to say about this. It's a good issue. Go read if you're an Inhumans fan, audience. So
Or a Nova fan because it's
yeah,
Nova not gonna book in years. Speaking of Nova, I
yeah.
feel something. Where's Sam? We have not seen Sam in anything for decades.
Hmm, I'm trying to think. I can't remember the last time. No, wait, no, he's. No, I can't think, man.
Yeah, last time I
Yeah,
saw him with the champions, but
I think it's really because of the MCU synergy, because you see a future with Kamala and Miles, but you don't see a future with Sam, really, you know?
it's kind of disappointing because not only good but just a little at the Marvel.
I know, but it just is what it is. You can only
Marvel
play
is bottom
you
never
go
got finished.
you can only play with the hand you're dealt, not with the hand you wish you had, you know? So
So,
yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, that's really it for this issue. So all right, we have a lot of books to go over, so
yep.
we should move on. So, do Tevia, do you want to announce this one?
Yep. Deadpool and Batman issue 1. This was
Oh
the big
yeah,
project we've been waiting for. Okay, full disclosure. When this thing was announced, I was happy because finally the big two are finally talking to we're finally get a crossover. And then we
yep,
got the announcement Deadpool with Batman.
yep.
Okay, interesting random choice. I did not expect it to happen because I primarily the last thing I'd go with. But
They went with the two money makers, Tevia. That's the way
yeah,
I see it. You
figures
know,
Deadpool better
Tevia,
first.
let me bring you this picture, man. Look at this.
Nice.
That is variant covers alone for this book,
Yeah, this thing probably sold like gangbusters.
dude. This has to be the number one selling comic of the month, dude.
It
And
probably just sold ASM, but thank God ASM was
dude,
shit.
my comic book shop, when I went there, they were like, okay, we're just going to charge you cover price even for the rare variants here, really, because that's a lot. Keep in mind, Tevia, each comic is $7.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
$8?
yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, $8. Oh no,
This
no.
is bad tax. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah, 6.99. Yep. Oh, each comic is 6.99
Oh yeah, it's $7.
each. And
Shit, my
keep this
bad.
in mind. Yep. And also keep this in mind, Tevia. This is just for the Deadpool and Batman book. Because remember, DC is going to have their own crossover book. It's going to be labeled Batman and Deadpool.
Yeah. We're on
And
that
that
event one out
and
of these two.
and Tevia, likely that is going to have no, not likely. That is going to have about just as many variants as this pile has.
Obviously, that being the case, if any event that
Yeah,
we're getting that book would probably sell at gangbusters.
I know, right? We'll see what happens. But yeah. Anyway, you want to talk about the book? Let's go
Yeah,
back to.
actually, other stories out of Zebra. Look, like I said
Oh,
before, Zebra, the guy knows the way to do something. His spelling book was shit, but that one entire book good. He may have wrote the album piece of shit, but
yeah.
I won't put my editorial. Editorial fucked him over
I
badly. That all piece of shit.
I know. The one caveat I'll say to this about like him tackling Deadpool is like, at least the difference between Deadpool and Spider-Man, with Deadpool, you can't really break the guy, I
Yeah, you
mean,
can't.
no, figuratively and metaphorically, I mean, he'll always put himself back together. I mean, his life, has already seen his low points before, and his body, like, what else haven't you done with his body?
Yeah,
So, yeah, basically a safe character for Deadpool to write. And from a Deadpool fan audience, I will at least say this: I think he captured the voice of Deadpool really well over here.
yeah, I think
Like
he did. Some
yeah.
of the jokes
Oh,
were whatever, not
mhm.
funny, but Deadpool's humor is always like funny or not funny, but
eh,
not really.
you shoot you operate a machine gun. Not all the bullets will hit, but the ones that do will matter. It's one
Yeah,
of those examples. Like one things I liked, right, was Bruce Batman, in his Bruce Wayne persona, he was in his office investigating like all the chemicals that were being stolen. He notices that all these chemicals would make Joker gas, but this is
yeah,
like, Joker gas that could infect the whole city, right? So while he's looking at his laptop, Deadpool just comes
yeah.
barging in through
The
the
window.
window and he
Mm-hmm.
says, "Playtime's over, Wayne. Let me see those hands." Oh, wow, this is embarrassing. Well, because Deadpool, in his words, he's like saying, "Well, I saw the silk robe, the laptop, and the fact that you locked your doors, and you're a filthy rich guy, and I kind of assumed you were." What do people tend to do in their private time with a laptop with the doors locked?
Yeah,
I was like, oh,
that's
okay,
funny.
that's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then when he sees Alfred, he's like saying, "Oh, you have a butler? Oh, okay, okay. Now I take back all the bad stuff I said about you. Wait a minute. Let me guess. You have him call you master, don't you? Oh, you're not that kind of billionaire, my ass." Like, oh, I thought that was funny.
funny.
So, mhm. Yeah, there's just those sorts of jokes that work. But speaking of jokes, who else pops up in here, Tevia?
Joker.
Let's bring him up. Because you come to find out that it's actually the Joker who hired Deadpool to go after
Yeah,
Batman.
and not
Yeah.
they actually Joker and Devil working together.
Yeah. It was funny, but like one thing I noticed is basically they just kind of recycled the same plot you saw from what was it, Mad Love?
Yeah, from Batman the Animated where
Yeah,
well not from
when
that up, also from Scarface as well, Scarface episode.
Well, I mean, the point of that episode, the resolution at the end was like, Batman lost. Like he was fully tied up. He lost his bat belt. There was no way to escape. So he basically tricks Harley Quinn. He tricks Joker and into telling him that, yeah, Batman's gonna be stealing all your spotlight in this. You're not the one who's defeated me. It's a Deadpool,
Yeah.
in this situation.
And then
So
and Joker had Deadpool's hand with their joy right there with Joker Venom.
exactly, But Deadpool's already crazy and he already has his healing factor, so he's all good. You
Yeah.
know? Like bomb line is like they were able to stop Joker and save the day. Let's see, there's one line I wanted to bring up, right? Oh, we did see a fight between Batman and Deadpool, right?
Welcome to Gotham.
Yeah, and okay, and I just like the meta commentary Deadpool had in this fight. This is like in general with versus matchups, with crossovers, right? I think it was Stan Lee who made this point. Whenever it comes to like, a versus matchup, you always want to make the
And
result
both guys
be
look good.
yeah, not just look good, but you also wanted to look what you call ominous.
Yeah,
Like
that's it.
you let the fans decide who wins that fight, so that all the heat could be taken out of the writer. You know,
Yeah.
so in here, like obviously, like everything Deadpool was throwing at Batman, Batman was countering him. He was beating him. He even got his grappling hook over Deadpool, and this is like a Deadpool's quote, like saying, "Okay, wait, you're right. We're too evenly matched." I I
Yep.
never said I never said that. Look, we all want to know which one of us could win, but the point is we earned each other's respect. That much is clear. Clear to who? What I'm trying to say is I can't bring myself to murder you, Batman. As
It's
he's already
cool.
tied up. Like,
Yeah,
oh man, that
that
was
was
funny.
funny.
Yeah. So yeah, the the I would say that was the real good, the best story of the bunch. And
Yeah.
I feel like also this is a book for me because not only does it have my number one favorite character in all of comics, Deadpool, it also had a story with my number two favorite uh, character in comics, Captain America.
Yep. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They got a nice show. I think I gave you that image.
yeah, I'm
Kind
bringing
of.
it up.
Yeah.
Let's
It
see.
was the only image I found that was story. And honestly, I thought it was fine. But the thing I didn't about that with the one and kind of about the Hitler stuff because Captain would kill Hitler after 2 seconds easily. Like that would.
Oh yeah. Audience, there's a common misconception. Like you have to. Well, with Captain America, there isn't exactly a no kill rule with Captain America. He's a soldier at the end of
Yeah.
the day.
Like he
It's
would
not,
shoot him at easily. Shoot him in the
yeah,
head.
you're going into war in the front lines. Yeah, nobody wants to actually kill, but when the going gets tough, I mean, yeah, it's your life or theirs.
And
Cap
the
has
way one stop them confused me. Like, wait,
yeah,
what? Why?
yeah. Cap has killed Nazis. Audience is what I'm bringing
Yeah.
up. He has taken lives. It's not something he likes to do, but yeah, um, it's not. It's not part of his code to say I cannot kill a person. But anyway, yeah, as Sevia pointed out, like at this point, Captain America had Hitler right on his knees, ready to shoot him. But they kind of had to make Wonder Woman look like the morally right person here, and she convinced Captain America not to kill Hitler.
Well, Henry couldn't
Um,
show anyway. He's like, shoot, but no, and he's gonna do anyway. So
yeah,
problem
yeah.
solved.
Hmm.
That's the thing that annoyed me the most in the story. But besides that negative, everything in my reading was fine because you get to see got them one team up in events, kind
Oh
of,
yeah,
sort of.
yeah,
Civil
like Wonder
War,
Woman,
I think.
like the iconic moments of both the two, like from their history, they're kind of giving panel time to each of them to show that they were there. Like Wonder Woman was there when the Avengers found Steve frozen, or
Yeah,
Captain America was there to comfort Wonder Woman when Superman was holding Supergirl in that
yeah,
iconic
and
pose.
cut it on MFs.
That's the one. And when Captain America in Civil War, when he did that famous jump off the helicarrier and
Yep.
landed on that ship, yeah, you see that was actually Wonder Woman. He landed on Wonder Woman's
Yeah,
invisible
that was
ship.
cool. I do like that moment.
Yep, yep. And also you saw Captain America actually convinced Wonder Woman not to kill Maxwell Lord in this story.
That
Yeah.
one in my felt more better. If anything, done
Hmm.
more fun of that because that made more sense than the
Yeah.
whole Hitler stuff. Because honestly, you can just take the Hitler stuff out.
Yeah.
You don't need that.
I mean, look, if there's one caveat I'll say about the whole Hitler situation, it kind of reminds me about something that happened with Captain America and Red Skull in the comics, right? Where Captain America did tell Red Skull, look, as much as I don't like you, I actually don't want to see you get killed. I actually want to see you brought to justice. You know? I don't want you to take the coward's way out and unaliving yourself, basically.
That
Yeah.
makes a lot more sense in context because Captain America wants to put Let's Go into prison.
Yeah, or face the justice that rightfully belongs to that
Yeah.
butthole.
But that feels more Captain America than the whole Hitler stuff. Because
Hmm.
That
I
one
mean,
isn't dumb.
yeah.
Yeah,
But like towards the end, Killer does end up unaliving himself,
yeah,
and
you
you
got
guys
killed
have.
anyway, so whatever. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So all right, all that happens, and we get to a point where I I don't know if this is a crisis event, but this is an event going on, right, audience? And it involves pretty much Captain America dying, and he is in Wonder Woman's like right in front of him,
Yeah,
and
instead of like,
it,
you have to defend it and the monster destroying it.
yep,
Yeah, go
and
back in between that one. The opinion versus
mhm,
Columbo and Diana. We got about justice.
mhm,
And then Shield, Captain America
yeah.
Shield, it was so cool.
Yeah, like you see Wonder Woman, he's on top of Cap in his dying moments, and he's literally holding the lasso of truth, like as she's saying, "I'll help. You can be saved." And Steve is saying, "You already saved me from the
Yeah.
moment we met." I'm like,
Like, you put down the
oh
gun, I put down the
my,
sword.
like, yeah. And he ends up giving her his shield, and this makes me think, like, wait, are they implying that there might have been something between the two? Like,
Is that a
oh,
couple?
okay.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm all for
Well,
that because
yeah,
Tom
yeah.
King not doing it with Steve Trevor, so let
It,
them be a couple.
it's funny you should bring that up because I think this is kind of like the same situation with Kitty Pryde, where she has a weakness for guys named Peter. Well, in this situation, it seems like Wonder Woman has a weakness for soldiers in World War II that have blonde hair and are named Steve. Like,
I didn't realize
oh my god, dude! And dude, if I was Steve Trevor, I'd be throwing in the towel because Captain America is pretty much everything Steve Trevor wishes he can be. He's the upgraded Steve Trevor at the end of the day. So
yes.
yeah, so yeah. I mean, if there's ever a story that delves into hey, there was something between Wonder Woman and Steve behind the scenes, I would like it. I mean, to be honest, Sevia, when I heard the matchups happening, like when I heard that Wonder Woman and Steve were going to be having a team up, I thought to myself, wow, I can't believe I never thought of that because in the previous crossovers we had over the years, Captain Wonder Woman is literally the only one of the Trinity that's never had a story with Captain America.
Really?
Uh,
I'm
yeah,
actually surprised. I should know done that during the 90s.
yeah. No, they never had a crossover. Like Captain America has had a crossover with Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
So,
whole iconic moment between. Yeah, most people remember that story for the iconic moment between Joker and Red Skull. When
yeah.
yeah, and
But
then
I didn't credit man to suck about, but the Mick didn't credit suck about. That's
yeah,
so funny.
look at that audience. Even a psychotic lunatic knows how to show his American patriotism.
Yeah.
So, and then between Captain America and Superman, they've had interactions where they criticized each other but also respected each other. And for God's sakes, those two fused together at one point. So yeah, yeah. So that really just left Captain America and Wonder Woman, who have not had a story together before. So I'm glad they did this.
Game.
It was nice. It was sweet. It was cool.
Yeah.
So
This book
um,
also gave it an call with Jeff Deshaun Crypto. I think that adorable. I love it. Love that story.
yeah,
It's cute.
it was. It was. I mean, heck, both of those characters are at an all time high in popularity right
Yeah,
now.
the
Like,
Superman movie and Marvel Rivals.
dude, I was at my comic book shop and I was talking with my comic shop owner because like he's a big animal activist too. He's saying he had kids coming in and immediately reacting to the Jeff the Shark comic right now because they love the character from Marvel Rivals.
Aww,
So
that's
yeah,
cute.
yeah. The only thing I'm a little worried about Jeff the Shark is if they go the whole Baby Yoda route, where like there's just there's just so much of Jeff the Shark that's in your face at the moment.
Yeah,
Like same thing with Baby Yoda. Like
yeah, so
kind of
do.
hope they don't. I just hope they don't wear him out like that. But yeah. Aside from that, we had like other stories like between Daredevil and Green Arrow. Hey, it
I think I
got.
gave an image. I hope I did.
Let's see if I uploaded that. Oh yes, right here. Do-do-do.
Yep, that
right
was so
there.
fun. That's my favorite crossover I have all the cards. I remember Kevin Smith
Yeah,
showing up. I think it was good.
yeah. It also helps the fact that Kevin Smith has had really phenomenal runs of both characters, so this was a great way to
Yeah.
kind of fuse the two, especially when they when they included Daredevil's dad's boxing glove into his
Yeah,
arrow.
that was so cool. I mean, yeah,
Battling
I was
Jack
so
in the
happy.
Knox. Like that was that was
Especially for
that
me,
was the perfect.
this is the story was shook on the main story, which in my
Yeah.
opinion.
It was a good one at the end of the day. But again, like you're talking about two money makers like Batman and Deadpool that they had to kind of put in the cover and the title of this book,
Yeah,
It
because
just
I
is
even
what
get
it
them,
is.
what it would sell embroidery.
Yeah.
It is a
Yeah.
shame because I think it would
Well
sell, heartbeat.
well, it would sell, but it's not going to sell as much as the two biggest money makers.
So
So even on their best days, they won't be able to match up like Deadpool and Batman numbers.
yeah,
But yeah, we also did get a story of like Rocket Raccoon and
and Green Lantern.
Green Lanterns.
That was
Yeah,
weird. That one felt way too short. Like, wait, what? That's it? What the hell?
look, I feel like at that point they realized, okay, there was only a certain amount of pages they could have in this book, so one story had to kind of falter.
Yeah.
So yeah, and also to kind of sweeten the deal with this book, it also marks a first appearance too, audience. Let me bring that person
Wait, wait,
up.
wait. There's one we missed. The Frank Miller one.
The Frank Miller one. Which one was that? Oh,
Frank Miller, Donald Return, Batman vs. Wolverine.
oh, okay, okay, yeah, we forgot.
It
Yeah, I
was
was just
dumb.
watching the
And
picture.
it's still like, what? This is dumb.
Yeah.
There's no
Well,
sense.
they can't all be gold. Funny enough, Tevia, they actually have like a rare 1 in 25 variant cover of like the artist behind Dark Knight, drawing a variant cover of you know the old
Old
man
Man
Batman of
Logan.
that universe going up against Old Man Logan. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Frank Miller art. He drew it. He drew the entire thing.
Yep.
I
That
love it.
wasn't. That is like going. That alone is $40 on itself. So keep that in mind,
It is,
audience.
but the story was bad. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Well,
It
they
was
can
sense.
all be. They can all be gold. But
Yeah.
yeah. If also audience, as I mentioned before, to add a little bit more collector value into this is now considered a first appearance because look who pops up. Do
Logo. Basically, and Wolverine fused Logo and very well
Yeah.
for the Amalgam universe.
Yep. Which I don't think Logo was in the Amalgam universe.
No, I think it's a new creation.
Yep. They had to give that first appearance boost to this. That's why I'm
Will it go
saying this.
anywhere? Who knows?
Yeah, that's why. Yep. That's why I'm saying this book has to be the number one seller, audience.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who else could topple this.
I'm curious though. Since they're bringing the Amalgam universe back again finally, are we getting actually
Mm,
continuation of the Amalgam universe or did a new Amalgam universe?
I don't think we're getting the amalgam universe. This is going to be like a more of a one time thing, really. We're lucky enough to just get like two crossover issues. We might get something more down the line, but you're talking about 25 years down the line, yeah. So damn.
Or so lucky that this game actually we will get more next year in 2026.
Yeah, there's that possibility too.
Here's my hope. If this
Mhm.
thing is successful, which I hope it is, my crossover dream I was in for your Super Son with Spider-Girl. The real Spider-Girl, not that fake, not that fake Spider-Girl. The real Mary Poppins. Why
Yeah,
did I
yeah,
say
I know.
that? Because I've been saying for years to get Daniel John came back or something. If I get to see that at the Grand
You,
Metro, I would be a
you,
happy with tobacco
yeah,
involved as well. I can talk about
yeah.
it. It'd be awesome.
The only monkey paw wish to that Tevi is that most likely the crossover with John Kent will be him in his adult form. You
Uh,
know?
that's gonna
Like,
piss me off. Like, why?
oh boy.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you want to have like a fun adventure of Kid John, like I think the only character you could bring in to have him crossover with is Lunella. That's just it, really. I can't think of any anybody of young John Kent caliber that's currently in Marvel right now.
Well,
You
that's
know.
31 or Gabby Honeybatter.
Oh well, yeah. There's her. You know.
That can work.
Yeah. Yeah. True. So, yeah, let's just hope they listen to our fan request audience for the next crossover
Yeah,
25
second
years.
crossover, I want
Yeah.
Superman and Spider-Man because I think that would be a game best idea. I know we had it in the
I forgot,
70s years ago,
I,
but
I
come on,
I
don't bring
forgot
back
who
amazing.
I forgot who Spider-Man's crossing over with.
We don't know either. Okay,
No,
crossing
no,
Batman once. I know that happened.
no,
And
no. In the next crossover book is going to be the Batman and Deadpool book. That's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
be from
After
DC.
that, I think next year we may get another one. I hope.
No, no. I thought it was. Oh, is it going to be this year? Oh well, I don't know when
No,
that
no,
issue is
no.
going
I
to
think it'll
come
be
out.
next year. It's the rumor that's true.
Okay, because I know they already announced the team ups for that book. You're going to have Doctor Strange and Constantine, which is a no brainer.
That's fun.
You're going to have Harley Quinn and Hulk, which is out of the
That's gonna be
box.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah, and I forgot what the other matchups were, but
Yeah,
those
I
are the
don't know
ones I
the
can
match
remember.
about it. I'm watching this one.
Yeah,
No
so
Superman Spider-Man though yet. Weird.
hmm that's true. But we'll see what happens when we get there, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much it for the book audience.
This has been a fun crossover. Is my favorite book of the week. I been mixed on this. I like the Green Arrow one. I like the other one, Jeff Chuck one, and Krypton one, Adorable. The logo
yeah.
one is weird. The fundamental one is bad, obviously, but the main story was fine. I'm a big
hmm
Origin one. I can't wait to see how you like Batman, Deadpool. That's gonna be a meta, insane story. It'll be awesome. But the Deadpool story was just it was okay.
hmm it. We can at least say it's the best Zeb Wells has written in a long while. You
Agreed.
know. Yeah, yeah. So all right then. I guess with that we could probably move on to the next books. So to do, I got this one.
Superior.
We're
I dropped out
Ooh,
the one more on the Doomsday a long time ago because
I know. Yeah, I was surprised how invested I was into this book. I think it was really the Killmonger and Abomination of this team that really kind of made me invested into this, you know.
Yeah.
But that this is the finale, really, and I think the only biggest after effect of this finale is that y- it introduced the new Ghost, who pretty much is.
Round to old ghost.
I don't know what happened to the status ghost to the main universe ghost. I haven't seen him in a while.
Last time
Uh,
I saw him was in the plug industry bullshit.
well, either way, that guy's replaced because like the whole premise behind this Superior Avengers is that it's the Avengers for Doctor Doom that came from the future, right? During the
Yeah,
height of Doom's
that's the one I
powers.
know about the team.
Yeah, and the ghost of of that parallel future, it's basically the ghost from the MCU.
Of course, woman asked
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah. So pretty much the ending of this book is that it's pretty much a bleak ending. Pretty much almost all the Avengers from this team they get they get sidelined or killed. Like Abomination, for God's sakes, like you find out that he was pretty much a Trojan horse. The whole book, he was Tevia. He was the biggest Doctor Doom fanatic you could ever find, right? Which I think works if Doctor Doom wants to have his own version of Captain America for Latveria. He will want somebody that worships the ground he walks on.
Yeah.
Like Tevia, let me put it this way, right? When there was a fight between the Superior Avengers and the Avengers, Abomination went up against Sam Wilson, right? And
Mhm.
Abomination was telling Sam, "If you're going to fight me, fight me in the face, because I want my face to be in the same sculpture as Doctor Doom's face is." Like, what the fuck, dude?
What the fuck?
Oh, dude.
Holy shit.
like yeah, there came a point in this book, right, where Wakanda was being invaded by the annihilation wave of the future, right? And
Okay.
Abomination came in storming with his ship with the other superior Avengers, and he was carrying the Latvian flag, saying pretty much saying, "Don't worry, I'll save this country for Latveria." Like what the fuck,
What the
dude?
fuck?
You, yeah. This dude is insane patriotism. Like is what I'm trying to say.
This is made to Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom.
That that's a weird sense. Want to make your face like I know idol worshiping is a thing. You know, you could definitely you have your role models audience, but to go
Yeah,
to the extra step of wanting your face to be reconfigured to look like them. Okay, come on,
that's way
really?
too extreme.
Yeah. That's stalker territory, in my opinion. But anyway, you find out that apparently Abomination was a Trojan horse because the Annihilus from the future was actually sunk himself inside Abomination.
Wait,
So
what? How the hell did
yeah,
that happen?
it was in the future, Tevia.
Of course.
Basically think of like a more monstrous side of Annihilus was created during Doom's future. And let me bring up the picture.
Okay.
Look at this dude.
Holy shit!
He's popping out of Abomination's head. Like basically Abomination's head blew up and you see his body down there. It's almost like a genie in a lamp, but in this case Annihilus is the genie and Abomination's body is the lamp. Like god damn,
Oh,
look at
that's
that,
fucked
dude.
up.
Yeah. Ooh. So anyway, basically the issue really ends with Doctor Doom coming in. Uh, keep this in mind, audience. Doctor Doom's son. Damn, I forgot what that dude's name is.
I don't know his
I don't have
name.
a book
I
with him.
think Christoph,
But
maybe his adopted son,
Christoph,
brainwashed.
Chris, Christoph. Yep, that's the one. He was in charge of overlooking this team. He got a little too close to Killmonger.
Oh,
Yeah,
come on,
they
betray
had
them, right?
they had sex.
Of course.
Well, also keep in mind, Austin, this is the female Killmonger from the future, and female Killmonger looks exactly as you would imagine a gender bent Killmonger would look like. You know?
Figures.
Yeah.
Also, who's the Magneto with the skull? Is that Onslaught?
Um, that was supposed to. Yeah, his name is Onslaught, but they're implying that this is. Damn, what was the name of that one X-Men series from FX? He was
Forget.
at psychic. It was in that mental institution. The villain was a Shadow King. He had a girlfriend in that mental institution that didn't want to touch. This was a while ago. What was that?
You mean the girlfriend who's doing Type Shadow King? What it Prodigy or Proteus? I
No,
don't.
no, I'm talking about like a live. There was a live action show about this.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it
You
was
mean
about
Legion, right?
Legion. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, it's implied that the skeleton is actually Legion from
What?
the future. From the
Of course.
future. It's from the future, Tevia.
Yeah, okay,
So
yeah,
not
that
to
makes sense.
don't
Yeah,
don't have to think too
yeah.
hardly about it. I mean, for God's sakes, Doctor Doom came in and he immediately started beating up Onslaught with his own helmet. Like, damn,
That's funny.
that's funny. Yeah. So anyway, the group is pretty much disbanded. The only person who's really confirmed to have survived is what's her name?
Yeah.
Ghost. Yeah, the other ones you don't know what happened to them. I mean, for God's sakes, uh, Doctor Doom's son, Christoph. Look, Doctor Doom basically gave him the speeches about like a dad telling the son, "Look, I'm not mad. I'm
I'm
just disappointed.
disappointed.
I'm yes, basically like so." Christoph has to kind of feel like he has to fix his mess himself, so he grabs a sword and literally cuts Annihilus from the point where he's exiting from the Abomination's body. You know,
Of
so
course.
man,
Yeah.
yeah. So the group is officially disbanded, and Christoph feels like he has to go and on a journey to prevent this monstrous
Future
version of
annihilation
Annihilus from
attack the
happening.
Titans. Yeah.
Yep. So he just goes
Probably
off.
not.
Yeah, he just goes off and is out of the picture for a good long while. So yeah, it's really how this issue ends.
We
Yeah.
didn't to a team ever.
Oh, what was it?
We didn't ending to a team ever.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I would say that Killmonger chick, if she gains enough popularity, she'll pop back up. I said this when she first got introduced, but it's a ticking time bomb where eventually they want her to be the villain for sure.
Yeah, I won't be surprised they pull that trigger.
Exactly. I mean, come on, female version of Killmonger going up against a female version of Black Panther. I mean, come on. It's a route we've seen traveled before. So
Not
yeah.
the man the MCU does win Secret Wars. You
Mhm.
know they're gonna pull that trigger in a heartbeat.
Exactly. But yeah, that's really it for this book audience. So yeah, yeah. All right then. I guess with that we could move on then. Tevia, we're doing your book next.
Yeah, ASM issue 12. It's so fucking
Well,
dumb.
yeah. Don't worry, go. Let it out, man. Let it out.
Basically, the entire planet of a piece of shit. What's that no one ought to be Spider-Man? Why? We've done this shit before. They're almost supposed to be Spider-Man garbage. Let's do it
I
again.
know. I know.
Why?
It is what it is. I guess the status quo Marvel is we have to have one villain at a given era trying to be a hero at a certain
It
point,
doesn't work.
I
Not.
know.
It didn't work with Doc Ock. It didn't work with. Okay, scratch it. But Doc
Well,
Ock,
it's
it
limited
sort of worked.
time.
It was
No,
dumb.
like, I mean, it's just like one of those things where it's a ticking time bomb where at some point they're going to have to go back to being their villainous routes.
Yeah.
Remember, audience, even at one point, Galactus was on the good guy's side.
Well, that
He
made
was
sense because he's
he was
trying
a
to be the
one.
white player. I'm fine with that.
Yep. And
Okay,
you
so
had Don.
done in Ultimates, not
Mhm.
new Ultimate, but not OD from Ultimate after Secret Wars.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh yeah, Ultimate Square, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So.
Yeah. By the way, the image I did give you is no one finding the Spider Family. I think you can show the image.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me send the next picture. Um, this one.
No, not that one. I think they were the splash page.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. You only sent me 4 pictures to work
Oh
with, but
yeah, I did. Damn it.
yeah. We can only limit to 4 pictures a piece, really.
Yeah, I found it. The one when he inspired me with Spider Boy and Bailey and so all
Yeah.
that.
No, we'll just keep it on this picture because it has all the family, basically, most of them anyway.
Yeah, most of
So
them. Yeah.
yeah.
Then again,
So.
the Norman advice them, which is dumb, and they basically
Mhm.
beat them.
Mhm.
Bullshit. That no one ever even beat them. That's garbage. It's so dumb.
Without.
Spider Boy, I hate that guy. I want him dead. That guy. But Silk, Eyeglass, Alanya, these guys
Mhm.
are veterans. Okay, Silk, not so much. Because I don't like Silk. I don't
Yeah.
want that character.
Yeah. Yeah.
But whatever. Like when
Mhm.
she's not in the dance lot, she's fine. When she's in
Mhm.
the dance, she's in Selvo.
Yep.
Spider Boy should not even exist, but that character's garbage. I hate that character.
They want to keep him relevant at least. I mean, his comic had some entertaining moments. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, to
Mhm.
make a long story short, the Peter Sheriff book. No
Mhm.
one fight all of them, beats them all, which is bullshit because there's no way he could beat these guys. Okay, he could beat Silk and Spider-Man, it'll get in non.
Yeah. I could say like he has experience with spider people, but like if he had all his goblin equipment, I could imagine him beating them. But again, he's fighting with Spider-Man equipment at this point,
Yeah, which is
audience.
just stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, to make a long story short, you can show the image Spider Gwen. Let's show that image.
Let's see.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Hmm.
Basically, John, to make a long story, the piece of shit. he said like, Gwen, I'm sorry, I'm better shit like bullshit. This is
Mhm.
dumb. First off, no one would never ever really give a spite which Gwen. Second off,
Mhm.
you killed her in the sequence universe. It is Spider Gwen, not the same
Yeah.
Gwen. You're
Yeah.
telling me that Gwen Stacy is so special that this asshole that he believed it. I'm sorry, like fuck off. That bullshit and cheap and just garbage.
Mhm.
To make it 10 times worse, the Spider Fairy gives him a chance to explain himself.
Mhm.
Fucking kidding me? You want these fuckers to accept this astral experiment? Out.
Going back to the Gwen Stacy thing, like this kind of like makes me confused because I thought the status quo of 616 was that Spider Gwen's history is part of 616 now. So why are they having flashbacks to Norman dropping Gwen Stacy off the bridge?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah, I feel like there's some miscommunication or certain editors not doing their job, you know? So and it's so weird because this is this that story introduced a new costume for Spider Gwen, and here she is wearing that exact costume, you know? So yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
that's weird.
dumb. Like
Hmm.
at this point, I'm sure tired of Spider Gwen. Like
Yeah,
her
every,
including the universe does not work. It works in
everybody,
her universe,
ev-
but not in the main universe.
everybody is with Tevia. Everybody is. We could use a lot less Gwen out there, right, audience?
Agree.
You know. Hmm. Yeah, the fight commences. There were some nice flat. Oh well, I wouldn't say nice, but like yeah, Norman is having some PTSD moments as he's fighting some of the people here. Like when he goes up against Spider Boy, he's like or Silk, he's like having flashbacks to like
Being
him beating up
Imperial
his
on his own
child.
son.
Yeah,
He's still
so
dead, by the way.
I know, right? So
Yep.
yeah,
Which
I
I'm
forgot.
fine with being dead because let's be honest, his story ended a long time ago.
Yeah. Um I don't know. I don't think they have any idea what to do with Harry aside from just him having trauma with his father, really, you know? I know. Yeah, so what exactly is Norman's motivation for being Spider-Man again?
To honor Peter because Peter Bucket being in space because Hellgate. I don't get it. Dumb.
God. Oh
And
boy.
he said like, Peter trusted me as Spider-Man. No, he didn't. He never did. What are you talking about? You asshole.
Oh man.
So dumb.
I know.
Oh yeah. I forgot to mention this one had Ben Riley looking at Peter's job. Why?
I
I
recall
have
that.
no idea.
It's just some writer or someone on staff is like, okay, let's just introduce this twist at least, you know?
That
So
Ben Riley
some
Peter
sort of
Bucket.
yep.
Why?
Even though Ben is trying to find his own identity, so it's just kind of weird that like they just put him up and saying, okay, now you have to go and be Peter for the time being. I'm like, dang.
The other guy's girlfriend right now with not Jeff, but I forget Jeff is her name. That other
Yeah.
awful kid.
Something like that, you know?
So dumb.
So
And
mhm.
stop dragging these awful pieces. You ruined Ben Riley and Tyler with his garbage. Now you're gonna ruin him even more pretending Peter. You
Mhm.
know when Peter gets back at the Ben Riley, I'm evil now because I'm an idiot. Just choke this asshole off and we don't do Tyler anymore.
And his misery, pretty much, right? Hmm. But yeah, it's true. So what else happened in this book?
Basically, the man Peter's out being good. I want him to be right more than anything. And then Marty said, okay, no, we'll keep you listening with his fuck off. Like, the Marty that I know would never give no one a chance. Ever. Like,
Hmm.
Alanya, I don't know her history with Norman. I don't know their history with them, period. Spider-Man, I don't get it. Spider-Man, gone. Spider-Gwen,
Hmm.
why? What's her history with Norman? Right now, I remember they only met during Nick Spencer's run. But that's it.
Yeah, that is curious, actually.
That makes
Oh.
no sense.
Hmm.
Spider-Boy has never hit it with his asshole, but Spider-Boy gets carried and shouldn't even exist.
Mm-hmm.
It's dumb.
I guess they figured like, well, we gotta meet our Gwen quota for a Spider-Man book. I guess you know.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's better get a whole fight scene, it's bullshit and garbage, and then it ends actually with Hobgoblin, with this cult. I don't know who these guys are. I don't know them, but they're something in black robes. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna change to eat a giant mech with Sir Something Monstrum.
Another Spider Slayer, I guess.
That's my best guess. Yeah, Mr. King is Hobgoblin. He's going to Norman now. Why are you going to Norman? I have no idea. I don't know what Hobgoblin go with anymore.
Fuck you do. No.
Yeah.
Consistently disappointing. But yeah. Oh, we just had Austin there for a bit. But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about this issue before we move on to Evia?
At this point, you don't know what to say. The book is dumb. It's stupid. I'll give this book one thing. The artwork by Perez, I think it's him.
Okay.
The art is good. That's the
Okay.
way I get the book credit. The art is amazing. It's short as shit, but the art is good.
If only the writing could match the artwork.
At
the end of the day, audience.
I'm done. I'm so done. Joe Carey. Joe Carey run. It's just bad. It's just garbage. Okay, it's not horrible. Let me look for it. It's not like an awful piece of shit like that was awful, but this book is just dumb and stupid.
Gotcha.
Like, I hate to say it, I would have Kane be at the Spiderman than no Armor. I hate no Armor. I want no Armor gone. I want him dead.
Wow.
But at least Kane would make sense.
Mm-hmm. Give Kane time to shine,
Give him something.
Because they literally can't do that. We know that's a mandate to not push the Ben Riley them well.
Oh yeah, that's actually true. I forgot about that. That was a status quo thing that Tom Brevoort mentioned to Evia.
Yeah,
that's why they keep fucking over Ben Riley with the chasm stuff and him trying to steal Peter's identity right now.
They want Miles to receive the positive fan support, which
even
also
though you don't need to do that, you don't need to tell one character to make one character look good. That's dumb.
Yep, I know. But hey, if only we can one day have a talk with some of the editorials up there,
If I can lie to you, I would get a piece of my mind.
Yeah.
So they can lie to you. You want to talk editorial so they can lie to you, bro? We'll never forget that dude going on stage and talk about I don't like Spider-Man.
Yeah, they would give me a bullshit answer. They won't give me a real answer.
Oh yeah. Okay, you may not like the current Spider-Man book, but you're just one voice out of 1,000. Like wow.
I'm okay with it. It's not the best writing, but it's better than what we were getting. Was that well at the very least?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm one of the few people that like good Norman.
Mm-hmm.
So watching him put a belt to ass to the Spider people was funny as hell to me.
Oh, you weren't here when we were talking about this, but like again, when we saw the flashbacks with him fighting against Spider-Gwen, we're still confused because we thought like Spider-Gwen's history is now 616 history, but yet you have flashbacks where Norman is picturing Gwen being thrown off the bridge.
Well, remember because time didn't really change for some reason.
It makes no sense. What the fuck?
The only thing I can think,
because you got to remember, if a time changed, then that clone of Gwen Stacy for the Gwenum stuff will be based on Spider-Gwen and not the regular Gwen Stacy.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
but they still actually told us it's a clone conspiracy.
That anymore could be less sense. This makes the Clone Saga even make less sense than some of these Clone Saga. Oh my god!
But it might be one of those things where history changed, but no one realized the change situation. So they're probably Marvel's gonna make like a dumb event about it.
Yeah, no damage. They just ignore it, but it didn't even happen.
Yeah, like why else would you keep a clone of original Gwen Stacy alive if not to find out that her character's been written out the fucking timeline?
I don't get it. That continuity is so fucked. I hate to say it, and it didn't mean that they're going for DC fan attack. Made March is a Pope reboot.
Yeah, if they're gonna do the Gwen Stacy stuff, it should have been a whole Marvel wide reboot.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, that changes literally all history if he doesn't kill Gwen Stacy.
That's
Agreed.
true. Well,
Like,
yeah.
everyone getting on and gone. I wanted this to have status quo, dead, destroyed. There's no
And,
matter
and,
what
and
to.
And
Critter, you
let's
see, he
also,
still got the cosmic god symbiote suit on.
yeah, I
Yeah,
noticed
that's
that
a
too.
problem.
Well,
Oh yeah,
let's just hope.
Speaking of symbiotes, oh man, we got no returning to fight.
Yeah.
Going up against Mary Jane. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
He's getting his own book too.
Oh,
Wait, what?
okay.
You
Yeah.
got me. Who's writing it?
So it did seem like they're using Mary Jane to bring him back, and then he's getting his own book was going to lead to most likely that bullshit that just happened in the Spider-Verse versus Venomverse stuff.
Oh, you got me. Kidding me.
Yeah. Well, some of us need to be on a Venom diet. So yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm not letting Venom gone. I'm so tired of that garbage.
Gotcha.
It feels weird that we're in a situation where both Venom and Spider-Man are hated by people.
Oh, wow. I didn't think of it that way, but yeah.
Oh yeah, speaking of, where's Carnage? Ain't Carnage with Eddie Brock now?
Yeah, I think that's the status
To
of
be
Eddie.
fair, I like the Eddie Brock stuff because him and Carnage together are actually pretty funny. But Carnage is going to Muse from Daredevil soon, so Eddie Brock will be coming back anyway. I think he's going to come back into the null bullshit happening.
That will be a fun pairing between those
that
two.
would make a lot more sense.
Oh yeah.
Carnage
is an artist.
Where is he?
I thought he was still fused with Carnage or something like that.
Eddie and Carnage are fused together on a road trip to looking at different serial killers because Carnage is holding people hostage, so Venom can help him find a new host that he likes. And right now they're settled on Muse, who was a Daredevil villain who died, and then I guess he came back in that book they did not finish.
He came back because of pop.
It's definitely modern day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he came back because of quote unquote popularity in the show. So yeah. But anyway, before we continue rambling off, I know we kind of like on a limited time. Would be awesome. So you guys want to move on to the next book?
Yeah, let's move on. That's my range. 0-5. This book is garbage.
Gotcha. Well, hopefully the next book will not be garbage. So let's move on to the next book, audience. Austin?
G.I. Joe number 11, I believe.
Yeah, let me bring it. Yep, it's 11.
It feels weird, man. It feels like we're so farther along. But I guess that's because there's so many G.I. Joe related books. We have this, Fort Rivals, Transformers, we had 24. Yeah, all the spin-off side people books.
That book is amazing.
I know, right? Transformers one. We were talking about that last week too.
Yeah, Tevy, I was telling him that I'm very worried about them switching artists and for Transformers because how gritty and how fucked up this war's been. I think that art style fits it the best. But now we're going back to like a super clean, pretty color for everybody. You even see it at the end of this book. You see the new art style in pages, and these dudes are like brand new coat of paint. Like no scars or anything anymore.
Wait, that's confusing. Because Daniel Johnson runs him, but we see a lot of y'all get destroyed.
They had one heck of a buffer team behind them, I guess. So
yeah. One about Megatron. That was so cool. And you without mercy.
No. Yeah, I need that fight animated, bro.
I love that line.
Hopefully
we know that I need that fight animated. I really do hope this stuff gets like an OVA or something.
I have to
in the future.
Yep.
But that's another thing I'm gonna miss, man, because the reason that fights so well because these people were from Duo Powerbomb, which is a wrestling book. And now we're going back to Robert Kirkman, who, while Invincible fights, some of them are good. They're more destructive than like great choreography like fights compared to what we were getting.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how that go, man. But back to this, we start off with Hound, who just revealed himself, and I really wish Duke was there. It feels weird that like Duke's whole story is trying to convince people that giant robots are real, and like he's never around when shit's happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But there's a whole war going down in the city with giant robots, and he didn't hear shit about it.
That's funny.
Oh, dude.
But he confirmed that they're diluting and corrupting the energon,
Oh yeah.
and that was something I kind of thought about, but I didn't think that like Commander would actually do it. Cobra Commander would actually do it.
Cobra
Yeah.
Commander? Of course,
Yeah.
of course he would do this.
I can see
using
him doing it for his own stuff, but like you're trying to win a war, bro. At least like get the good stuff. Why are you cheaping out?
He's all about mass.
Of course he would do that.
He's more about mass production than quality, you know.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rule the world. Yeah.
I'm very bro. If they animate this, I really hope he's like. I don't. This like the Starscream voice doesn't work for this one, bro. Like this was a little bit too serious to have the Starscream voice.
In the Trembling book was very sad, depressing. Because holy shit, he
Yeah.
just turned the head off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how you
Oh,
can
the
do that.
Megatron shot him. We don't know.
Hopefully. But yeah, continue on.
I
Also,
still don't think we saw how Megatron escaped from Cobra Commander either.
ooh.
Oh, yeah, I wonder about that because in the G.I. Joe, in the Cobra Commander book,
Yeah, he just
shot with Cobra Commander.
Cobra Commander, they took off both his he's already missing an arm. They took off his other arm and they were using his body to make other weapons. And then he was just randomly in Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so how did he escape?
So I do hope that if the G.I. Joe's book said a little bit in the past, I hope we build up to that then. And that's like the reveal to the world, like at least a Duke in them that robots are attacking.
G.I. Joe,
But
don't mind me. Did they Snake Eyes yet?
Not yet.
No, but they've been setting him up with the Scarlet book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know.
So if we get a book after Scarlet and Destro, it should be Snake Eyes or Jinx that leads to his stuff.
Yep.
I sure hope so because Snake Eyes is my favorite G.I. Joe.
To be fair, didn't they just like announce the year 2 stuff? So he should be here in this one. I doubt they're going to say it for like year 3. That's kind of crazy.
I still believe they're just hesitant on whether or not they should pull an Iron Fist on Snake Eyes. So
yeah, because
he's an American soldier, bro. Okay, like that's the point.
Okay, but anyway, continue on the book, Austin.
We cut back to whoever this guy's name is. I keep forget. I never remember this dude's name. But his name in the book too.
Blood.
That's the worst part.
His name is Major Blood. Major Blood. Okay.
Major Blood and Baroness go at it.
Mm-hmm.
And Cover Girl fights Raptor. And I didn't realize how lame he was until it happened.
What?
No. Listen, so regular Raptor's pretty cool. But this one just kind of gets taken out, bro.
It sounds like you're underestimating someone because she has a pretty face, Austin.
No. It just reminds me of when we got the Avengers game. And then Taskmaster ended up being the Black Widow villain, remember?
Okay.
Oh yeah. You mean the AIM kind of Supreme Lady?
Yeah. At the beginning of the game and opening scene, Taskmaster's blowing up a bridge, and they leave him to Black Widow. And that's how I felt.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
I was like, bro, y'all was just hyping this dude up last issue. Like, I thought he was gonna be like some big stuff.
But he didn't appear in the game until you fight Clone.
Man.
But like I said, it shows Cover Girl's skill. Because this one of the few times, like, her and Baroness were going at it last issue, if people don't remember.
Yep.
And even after all that, she can still take down Raptor.
Cover Girl has a
broken
audience. And man, I just want to say this about Raptor, man. When you see the after battle of those two, she didn't just beat Raptor. She freaking tore his wings off. His bird allies are gone. Like, damn, you devastated this guy. Like,
But Baroness, don't mind me. Is she part Cobra or is she still G.I. Joe?
She's G.I. Joe right now.
Mhm.
But it honestly feels like we're going to do a switch at some point.
Yeah,
I'll say this. Given everything that Baroness has gone through with the Joes, like as much as I like the Joes, as much as I would like Baroness to still be with the Joes, if she ends up turning tail to Cobra, I could kind of understand because she's had a lot of shit thrown at her throughout her
Yeah,
time.
they got her. They had like guns at her parents, all this great
Hmm.
stuff. But I think they're
Yeah,
doing the movie thing. I don't know if you remember G.I. Joe movie, but she
yeah,
was
I
like
know.
Joe originally. She was married. She ended up like getting a relationship with Duke, and
yeah,
then she was turned Cobra. I think they're just going that route.
But wasn't she
yeah.
brainwashed in that movie because of?
She was, but I don't think they're
Mhm.
going to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I
hope
think
This
her
is
not.
fall to Cobra is going to be a little bit more tragic based on everything we've been seeing.
That's true.
I
But
hope that that's sort of tragic her turning the villain, but that's a lot more interesting than her being brainwashed.
Yeah,
mhm. But hey, there ain't
bro.
the
I have a
only
lot.
one.
I thought it's battle. Oh, go ahead,
Yeah, the only person who gets their mind fucked in this comic is the guy named Blood.
Yeah,
So
bro.
he gets stabbed in
I
the eye. I saw my bam.
when I well, how does Paddles frame? When I first saw it, I thought it was Daredevil in the black suit.
oh
That's
yeah,
funny.
the shadow.
But
I like I like the quote that he was trying to trash talk Baroness about, like, hey, cover girl ain't gonna be saving you. Let me read the exact quote. You're a war criminal, Baroness, scum of the earth, and black letter. Why would she ever help someone like you? And then Baroness says, because she's better than me. She's a Joe, just like I am. Like, damn,
yeah,
damn.
this
Yeah,
dude done had a. People don't. Look, if you're not reading this book, this dude have been trying to stab her and or get her eye stabbed out for like 2 issues, man.
Look, even
Like
yeah,
he was
even
trying,
in the
he tried to get Cover Girl or her to stab each other's eye out, and then,
Mhm.
then he tried to do it,
Right,
and now he got
right.
stabbed in the eye, bro.
Yeah, even in the midst of this fight, like he was even trying to negotiate with Baroness. Okay, Baroness, like if you could just let me have one of your eyes, then we'll call this even. All right,
Like
yeah.
it can't be that serious, bro.
Yeah. Oh man. But now he's blind. Baroness cut out his other eye. Like, damn.
Now he has no eyes.
And worst of all, Tevia, this fight was being taken place underneath the city in the sewers. So yeah, dude, good luck. Good luck getting out now, dude. Like, damn.
That's
Damn.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
Mhm,
he's screwed.
mhm.
we already went over Cover Girl being wrapped there,
Yeah.
and then we kind of just leading them escaping and then making peace. Was I was kind of surprised. I almost say I was surprised at it. I got the picture.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Well, okay. Well, to be
Oh,
fair,
you
like
say
it,
what we got to say first.
oops, let me bring up that picture. To be fair, Austin, it wasn't like they immediately after that went back to the Joes. You see them with shopping bags, so they had like some
I know,
adventures on
but I was
the
like, bro, y'all could like took a day off or something first. Like
side.
y'all meeting went shopping and
Like,
went home. Y'all almost killed each other last night, bro.
yeah, I like Duke's reactions. He's like saying, "Do you have a black eye?" Oh God, cover
You
girl, did
get
you get
shot.
shot? Please tell me you did that to each other, not someone else. And Baroness's response was, "Hey, American, what happens in Paris stays in
Stayed in
Paris.
Paris, and then they
Maybe
left.
you know what? Maybe next time I'll let you join us." Like, ooh, okay. Like, Duke is like, yeah, okay, have fun, you two. Like,
The biggest reveal though, but was that the night forces here,
yeah.
and I forgot who they were at first, but they
Oh,
are basically the Black Ops team.
oh,
Oh, okay.
I don't know who it is.
They're the Black Ops team of GI Joe, but they don't come up that often. But they come.
Mm-hmm.
They're in this like, and you see the scene right here with General Hawk, but he's talking to
Yeah.
him,
The
and
villain has a
and you
gun.
find out that was a test to test Baroness.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But he sent
Like,
the guy who legit wants her eye as a test just to see if she was going to betray the Joes. And then the
oh,
dude
boy.
says, "Oh, and don't forget, if she becomes a problem, I'll kill her. I don't care."
Oh,
And I'm
God,
not
dude.
surprised. I knew General Hog would pull that stunt.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
once he finds out, like that sets up her finding out eventually and leaving. Cause like, bro, how you gonna trust the country that try to get you killed like that?
Especially when you're own allies. Like, dude, that's gonna
Yeah.
blow in your
Um,
face. You do know
There,
this,
I
right?
don't know. I don't know where I've heard this before, but I did hear this one expression about like I think it might have been from a military guy I once heard from. The idea is have a plan to kill everybody you meet. I'm like, oh
that's
boy,
Nick Fury.
that's oh, there you go. You know, so
Yeah,
yeah,
OG Nick Fury.
Well, to be fair, this was like a Nick Fury type thing to make sure
yep.
you're Lord of Shield, but it's like
Hmm.
this chick's already shaky. She doesn't really like America like that, you know.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the more thing
Hmm.
where
So I get the idea, but you are pushing her away at the same time.
Yeah.
If you find out,
yeah,
like
Uh,
I can't get mad if you decide to leave if you do this.
yeah.
yeah.
I am
Speaking
curious
of,
when it transforms with G.I. Joe. I'm more invested in that could crossover.
we'll see
Can
what
we
happens.
can we
But
talk about how conveniently his office just right across from where they were?
Yeah, that's funny.
uh, funny comic book tropes. But speaking of pushing each other away, apparently, like the other assignment Hawk has for these people is to go recruit somebody else, like bring up their picture. Do. Are you familiar with this character by name of Shooter?
No.
I think that's new.
Who?
I think that's new.
Oh,
There's
okay,
no way
okay.
old school GI Joe have a character named Shooter.
Never heard of her.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens with her going forward.
Next recruit
But
out
yeah,
of
yeah. The issue was good overall.
in prison. I know Duke is in prison, which is weird.
Hmm. Well,
Barry
Duke
is
is
in prison.
nobody's in prison anymore. They're an official team right now by the government.
Yeah.
So we'll
So
see what
that we
happens.
Snake Eyes and
Yeah, we're
Snake
really
Eye-
just waiting on Snake Eyes at this point and calling them to come back.
yeah.
And
Oh,
actually join the team.
yeah, I kind of like the moment between Cobra Commander and Destro in this because Destro found all the test subjects that Cobra Commander has been experimenting on with their troops and kind of fusing them with metal. And Cobra Commander's justification behind this is like saying, "Hey, this world is bigger than you can imagine, Destro. There are wars on the horizon of flesh and metal, and I believe metal will win, which means we need to become one with metal." Like, oh boy,
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense if you put it like that, but I don't know
Mhm.
if I want to do that, bro.
Yeah, that plan worked. That
Hey,
plan.
you
That's still good between Cobra
said,
right?
said,
Your plan.
says the guy who has a metal face, So yeah. Anyway,
But it feels like this book is good, but
mhm.
since it's set in the same time as Transformers, same world as Transformers, when everything's going to Transformers, it feels weird that it not really affect this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
because they're fucked up this town. Like people don't understand. Like the city's in ruins right now.
Yeah.
And I get that this book is like half the issues, or maybe it's like they want to put like
Well,
issue to issue, this around like issue 12.
this this is why you have the
But this book also had the bigger gaps in time because they're doing missions and then going back the rest.
Gotcha. Well, this is why you have this set in a different country instead of America, so you don't
Yeah.
have to explain the
I know
fallout.
Void rivals like the link between both of them, but I couldn't keep up with that book. It's good, but
Hmm.
it's feeling like it's filling out the universe more than like it's the stuff on Earth.
Hmm.
And I was like, I can read that later.
Gotcha. But yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, it was a good book overall.
Not an Earth.
We're hoping
We
we're
also
hoping
got
for the best of Baroness,
Yeah.
so
it's
hopefully
not
we'll
the
get
Earth. We also got another book involved called Rogue something.
Rogue Sun.
Yeah,
What,
Rogue.
Rogue Sun?
That's the one.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's from the Massiverse. Hopefully, we'll be talking about that one. Then.
Not that one. It's from the Amazon universe.
Oh, Energon Universe, Rogue. Yeah, nothing's coming up on my head. But yeah. Anyway, audience, we only have one more book to go. So, Austin, thanks for joining us for that last GI Joe book. So, all right,
Okay.
all right,
No
man.
problem.
We'll see you later, man. All right,
Oh yeah,
audience.
I found it. It's void rivals.
Void Rivals. So I'm going to have to look up that book then. So, all
Yeah,
right, okay. But anyway, we only have one more book left of the night, audience. So might as well get it out of the way. We're talking about
that is for.
Fantastic Four issue number 3-729. I
Yeah.
feel like we gotta also start acknowledging the legacy numberings, Tevia.
One
You
more
know,
under Doom. Yeah, no one more under Doom tie-in.
yeah, but not well. It's still part of the legacy numbering, you know. So,
True.
all right. Um. So yeah, this is just like dude. I swear to you, Ryan North. He has to have his name in the Mount Rushmore of Fantastic Four writers. Man. What he does to Doom here, you're like, good lord, man. Reed and Johnny for the win. I gotta say. So anyway, this is just like the Fantastic Four. They came back from the time from being time displaced by Doctor Doom. But
Didn't they
they
live in time and space thanks to them trying to make Ben Gunn the thing again?
yeah, they had to go like on a wacky adventure to get his powers back, Tevia. Let me
Yeah.
put it this way, right? One of Reed's solutions to that was to have Ben go into other universes at the timing where the Fantastic Four of that universe gets their powers.
Yeah, and then
And
that up at the time until Barry that Franklin got trying to Galactus, which is pretty
that's
cool.
the one, yeah.
And
And yeah,
the last one.
they yeah, Tevia, they kept having to do that over and over and over again, go from one universe to another until they get the cosmic rays that are just right for Ben to get back to being the thing. But I'm thinking to myself, even though it's cosmic radiation, that's still radiation at the end of the day, man.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
still fucking your body.
yeah, yeah. So it's just to constantly bombard Ben Grimm with all that, like, oh boy, yeah, yeah. But look, regardless, at the end of the day, Ben Grimm has his powers back. Right now, they're still doing their best to go up against Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom had like one gambit up his sleeve to defeat them, even though they came back from time traveling adventures. But they were able to send their time traveling device back in time to their present. Okay, it's a lot of complicated science stuff.
It sounds
At
so
the end of the day, look, at the end of the day, the present day Fantastic Four got the ship that was going through all these adventures, and Susan Storm was able to engrave some braille letter, a message in braille into that ship. So let's see. Let me bring up this scene. Damn, look at that, Tevia.
what the hell?
Look
It's
at
checking on the eyeballs.
Yeah, that's Mr. Fantastic, like doing a thorough scan of the ship. That yeah, he could make his eyeballs into microscopes use if he goes like this, Tevia. Yeah,
I
yeah.
know they can do that. Huh.
This book does a lot of interesting things with their powers. Well, everybody except Ben for some reason. Like
Yeah.
Johnny Storm could literally make fire clone jutsus at this point.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and Susan Storm, her invisible powers is basically Green Lanterns at this point.
Of course.
Yeah. Then Reed, as you can see here, like, damn, dude. But anyway, they got the messages and they realize, okay, part of the reason Doom has been winning as much as he has during this event is because he's actually been using time. He's actually been using time travel to his advantage, right?
Time
Doom
travel.
yeah.
Again?
Look, well, let me explain this device, right? Let me bring it up. They find it's in the Antarctic. It's the device that will only activate if Doom is about to be defeated, right? It,
Okay.
Tevia, you remember like in Justice League Unlimited? Remember that time guy, who invented the time machine? You saw like them in the old West and this and that. I think his name was
Yeah, cool.
Kronos.
Right?
Yeah, Kronos. Yeah, you remember what happened at the end? He was in like a time loop where it went back to the beginning when he was getting yelled at by his wife, and the moment he activates his belt, now it just goes back to the moment where he gets yelled at it by his wife, and he activates the device. That sort of time loop, right? Well, this device will ensure that if Doctor Doom were to lose, he time would reverse itself, and it'll also make sure Doctor Doom retains the memories of that defeat. You know,
Of course.
so
Oh, and that's
so
surprise.
yeah, yeah. In this scenario, Doom can never really lose any fights
So
at
he
the
can
end of
already
the day.
win. Like, okay, I lost, but
Yeah.
reset. Beep.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Reset basically, you know? So this is gonna have to be something that the Fantastic Four have to destroy in order for Doctor Doom to,
Before he
eventually be
lose.
defeated, right?
Yeah.
So they go to the device, they destroy it, but unfortunately Doctor Doom comes up. This device also uses magic too, by the way.
Of
You
course.
know?
Well, and that's a play because he technomatic sorcerer both.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening, right, is a fight commences, but then they realize, oh my god, no, even if we beat Doctor Doom, time's just going to reset itself,
Anyways.
and Doctor Doom is just going to, he'll take what he learned of his defeat and make sure it doesn't happen, you know.
Yeah.
So Johnny comes up with a plan to give messages. Yeah, one thing I find unique about this Fantastic Four run is that like the Fantastic Four, they're a family, right? And they
Yeah.
find ways to communicate with each other,
Yeah.
in very unique ways, like whether it be messaging through Braille or like, hey, Susan just taps Reed in the shoulder, but Reed uses his rubber powers to like make a Braille message on his shoulder for Susan to read or something like that,
Yeah.
creative ways. So Johnny comes up with an idea. Hey, since we can't defeat Doctor Doom, hey, why don't we just turn his weapon against him? So Reed does some configurations on the machine. So after Johnny Storm does a supernova blast, Doctor Doom is like, "Huh, do you think that'll save you? I could just instantly reverse this, and then Ben Grimm comes in, you know, invisible thanks to Susan Storm, and punches Doctor Doom.
That fight you
Look,
back to me, fam.
look at that. You want to
That's
bet
so cool.
Doomy? He punches the mask out of Doom,
Nice.
and it gets bigger after this point, Tavia, because you see what Reed ended up doing. He changed the programming of the device. Now, instead of like, repeating things on Doom's defeat, it now repeats things to this exact moment.
Oh, that's so funny.
And yeah, Tevia, like this will only end if Doom admits defeat. It's basically like what was that thing Itachi did on Kabuto in Naruto? You can only get
When
you
they
go
Genjutsu.
yeah, that you can only get out of that genjutsu if you admit you admit you can't change any the outcome. You have to admit defeat, basically.
Yeah.
So that's what happens here. But in Doctor Doom's case, he doesn't admit defeat.
Of course he
Let me
does.
bring it up. Look at this. Look at this,
It
Savia.
cannot be tolerated. Doom, of course, we are the four have turned no machine guns, and we know
Yeah.
how
Let,
he has defeated.
yeah. Let me read it, audience. Yeah, he turned his own machine against him. He knows precisely how he has been defeated. Now, keep in mind, he's going to retain all the memories of this punching him in the face, right? So now
Yeah.
he's like saying like, but he also knows this defeat will only endure if he permits it to. He still has that fraction of a second before he's hit to find another way. One fraction of a second in time. Dune searches for it. He is hit over and over and over again for
Hours,
hours, days,
months.
months. A timeless era passes, and another. Like, oh, good lord, dude, an eternity of this guy spent an eternity of clobbering time, Tevia.
Yeah.
The it's clobbering eternity. Like, oh good lord. Pretty much the fight ends with the machine just running out of power. Like,
Yeah.
wow. the
It's so
machine burns itself out. Like, dude. Dude, are you okay, man? Like,
like, seriously, dude, like, are you that egotistical that you want to get punched in the face how many times?
he kept getting punched in the face with the idea that I'll find a way to get out of this. Like, but he refused to surrender.
Yeah.
Dude, dude, bad. Oh my god. Well, this basically ends with the machine breaking itself. So yeah. Doom leaves. Like he's like looking at Johnny, saying, "Oh man, you keep telling yourself you won. Doom will not one. Hey, telling yourself that Doom will not one day revenge himself upon you." Oh boy.
Like, you're such a loser. Like, dude, just forgive up.
And then,
You got punched
yep,
like 5 times.
yeah. You
Like,
got
like,
punched.
like, that's it.
You,
Like, if I do, like,
dude.
oh, that's
Audience,
it like that.
aud-
I went home.
yeah. Audience, they don't make numbers that reach as high as the amount of times Doctor Doom just got punched in this issue by Thing. Like, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah,
And of course there has to be some salt rubbed into the wounds because you have like a moral talk with Reed saying um like, hey, I do deep down want to help Doctor Doom, you know? So like, damn, dude, damn.
yeah.
Oh man. So yeah. That's really how the issue is.
That's how the issue ends. Yeah.
And it punches too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'll never let this down, man. Like,
I
Reed,
the
you are
best
the
fight
man,
for
dude.
all you do. The event itself is boring, but then it's
Yeah.
funny.
Ryan North has just been doing a lot of good stuff with the Fantastic Four run,
Yeah.
dude. So yeah. This was a good issue at the end of the day, is what I'm saying, audience. But
Indeed. But
yeah.
forget the main event. The main event, you can skip that thing. This week, yes, you be
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes the main dish ain't the star of the night, audience. Sometimes it can be the appetizer or the side dish, you know? So and
Indeed.
this is an example of that. You know? So
Yeah.
yeah. But that's really how the issue ends. Whew, wow. We got through a night, Tevia. We got through a night.
Indeed. This was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Well, hope to have you back one of these days again, Tevia. I mean, again, thanks for popping up when you did, given our circumstances at the moment. And yeah, thank you, audience, for joining us tonight, you know, and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Any final words, Tevye, before we end the night?
Yep. I uploaded, I think, my reaction to OD.
Mm-hmm.
Hideo Kojima game. Check that out.
Yep.
You can hire me on Comic Fanatics Fun. I got
Mm-hmm.
the comments again. I love talking about comics with you, Cryptic, and
Same. Same. You know?
it's fun. And
Mm-hmm.
we'll do it next time. Yep.
Yeah,
As
definitely.
well as my channel. Um, I think tomorrow we have Over Spiderman coming out, new issue. I'm very excited to read that issue. I can't wait. Very excited to read more Over Spiderman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, tomorrow Zombies, the TV show comes out.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
joy,
Really?
more zombies. Yeah. For the
Mm,
record,
well,
I'm only covering that for the gore and maybe for the horror month. But
I just got Debbie. I just got back my boy John Walker, man. That's why I'm only watching Marvel Zombies. So
yeah,
yeah,
I agree that. I'm
yep.
hoping it's good, but my grades are very, very low. But hey, it's
Mhm.
very awesome, so I'll give it credit. But I
Yeah,
enjoyed Moon Knight. It was fun.
yeah. We'll have some good screenshot moments at the end of the day with Marvel Zombies, at least, hopefully. So
Yeah.
yeah.
After the Zombies comic, no, I'm done. I can't do anymore. I'm out.
It's a rotting corpse of a concept. So yeah.
Yeah, I need to die.
But anyway, audience,
Yeah.
thanks again for joining us, and we'll be seeing you all next time. See
Yep.
ya.
Bye.
Thank you. Ending